than when I was in like elementary school and when I was in middle school. And then even when I was, the beginning of high school, it happened like right after I turned 21 and I'm 31. So I've been living with it for the past 10 years, not really understanding it. And I don't know if does anyone else feel like that? Does anyone else have those feelings? Because I know people who do. I know because I've talked to people who feel that something's different. Like something shifted, something changed. I don't know. It could be I could have been I took mushrooms too many times. I don't know. I really don't.
Well, there are people who say that it's open portals. And
right.
Whatever, I mean, it's super top secret research there that they're doing. So whatever they tell us, I don't ever expect is the full story anyway.
I was told I was like a super soldier.
Well,
or something.
They did prove the God particle, right? Didn't they prove
the God particle? Yes.
Yeah, they did prove that. And maybe they have opened some portals, and maybe something did come through or go out. I'm really starting to wonder if the biblical hell is another dimension. Maybe it's like a lower dimension, or I'm starting to give that hints.
There's one thing I'm about to break my goddamn rule. Oh my God, I hate myself so much. I need to tell you this about the 3-body problem.
Okay.
There's one thing. Guess what they call the aliens?
What?
My Lord.
Wow. So they really are preparing people to equate the alien.
There are people who are in touch with the aliens in the series, and they call them my Lord.
Well, in psychological terms, we call that priming.
So,
where they're beginning to prime the population to put the two together.
So I can't even believe I didn't even start with that. Oh my God. Like, because I instantly thought of you. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Like, Teresa we were right. Something's coming. And like the 3-body problem, I swear to God, it's our whole hypothesis. I guess it's hard to spoil something when you already knew it, right? It's exactly our hypothesis.
Oh, awesome.
I'll put it that.
Well, so, I'm gonna watch it tonight then. Do you want to see
it's 8 episodes of just absolute. It is 8 episodes. You won't get through it in a night. I could. You can't.
I might.
You might.
Do you want to see if the audience has any questions, and then wrap it up, because now I gotta go see this 3-body problem.
Yeah, and there'll definitely be a season 2. Don't worry about that. If anyone has, so what I want to do eventually, we need to figure out a day and a time that I'll go through the analytics and I'll see when most of our subscribers and when most people are on YouTube, and we'll go through and we'll figure out a day, because we're gonna do it consistently, one live show a week. Aside from any impending, things, maybe miss a week for this or that. But the plan is to do a live show every week. And eventually what I want to do is I want to be able to, and maybe this will be something that we can look forward to when I move and we get the podcast studio set up. But I'd like to do like a call in, like, maybe like the last 30 minutes, have people be able to call in and like, just do like a free for all kind of segment. So that way
people want to be involved, and
like right now we have 150 people watching, probably all from Twitter, like I will
Hello,
go.
Twitter. We love you.
I will go full I'll go Twitter exclusive on the videos. Like I will. But there has to be a way to, and I'm not saying this stubbornly, because fuck YouTube, clearly. At this point, it's embarrassing because like my audio will do like 35,000, right? Easy, right? And then I can barely crack 1,000 on YouTube. And then live, whenever we're live, it's like over 150 people and 99% are on YouTube. So, I mean, on Twitter. So if you like did something like YouTube where you allowed like, monetization just to throw in the ads and allow the creator the affordability to do to go exclusive to X, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Clearly the audience is there. I'm looking at it right now. I would do it. I'd go full. I'd drop YouTube in a heartbeat because I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of YouTube. Someone needs to compete with them, and I think X has that. I think X has the
potential.
possibility, the potential.
Yeah.
Even Spotify, but Spotify originally said that they were going to roll out video for everybody. Turns out, no, it was everybody who uses their platform. Like anyone who uses Spotify for podcasters gets video, nobody else. But originally it was supposed to be everybody because they wanted to widen it and be a media company rivaling YouTube, right? They didn't want to just be an audio company. They wanted to be a media company. And I see X going that direction right now. The audience is clearly on X, at least for UFOs. Yeah. Look, it's like 15 watching on YouTube, and the rest of the 100 are watching on Twitter or Rumble. So
I just want to say I love our UAP UFO X family so much. I love you guys so much.
Me too.
You guys are, you guys are so
we could
great. All of you are so great, and I've been a part of that for years, and it's just been really wonderful to see it really develop and take off. I've been a part of that off and on with various accounts since 2017, and I just love to see the community and how it's just really taken off. So thanks for being here. We love you.
Yeah.
And
we do love you.
Does anybody have any questions, Ty? Can you see?
So I actually just learned that in order to comment, so X updated their platform, and the comments from X, even if they're typing any, aren't coming in through StreamYard. So I wouldn't even know. You have to apparently you have to click some button to allow the chat to go through the platform on the user end. So if you're watching on X, you have to click some agreement in order to be able to chat so that I can pull it up on the screen. So,
one thing we could do is after the show, we could open a Twitter Spaces for maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and people who watched the show or had questions, we could do,
that's
10
a good idea.
minutes in a Twitter Space. Yeah, I love Twitter Spaces. That's another great thing.
Listen, I like Twitter Spaces, but I'm a video guy. I love video. I really do. No, I like it. But I'm okay with just the Spaces thing. It's just, so I always say, and I've always said that a podcast that has more than 3 people it tends to be junky because people talk over each other. And it just happens. It's natural. We're all in different places. We all have different Wi-Fi. We're all, someone's lagging here, someone's lagging there. It happens all the time. And with the Spaces, if you allow a lot, like a lot of speakers, it can be the space can get derailed really quick. So for me, these kind of one-on-one conversations are what I thrive in. And of course, what I'll be sticking with in the movies. But yeah, I would not be open. I would definitely be open to that. I mean, I want to engage community as much as possible. I love them I mean, they're the reason the show is able to continue. Because I mean, without them, there is no show. I do the show for nobody. Like even if no one listened, I would do it. I really would. I'd do it because I love it that much.
History. I mean, I feel like, someday archaeologists will look back on, on these things and be like, oh, look they were they were ahead of their time.
Look at them having the right conversations before the rest of the idiots caught up with them.
Yeah. Everything, in the future, they're going to, future archaeologists will look back like on these videos and say, wow, look at those two. They were so ahead of the time. They were I really believe that. I really believe we're creating historical documents here. It's really that. Yeah. Even
if any of my grandkids are watching, I apologize.
No, we love you.
I apologize for the genetic thing that I gave you. I apologize. And if you do not have disclosure by the time you're watching this, I'm talking, my kids. If you guys don't have disclosure, start a revolution. Because at that time, it's the only thing that's going to work. Right. So, we'll leave it that. Teresa, how can people keep in touch with you? How can they find you? How can they keep the conversation going?
Okay, so they can find me on Twitter at what am I on Twitter? I'm at Tyndall
You're
Review.
at Tyndall Review.
Yeah, and that's TINDAL Review. And then I'm also, my name is Tyndall Lobbyist, which is TYNDALE Lobbyist, and that is the Old English Tyndale Lobbyist.
Yes. And as always, for total disclosure, just search total disclosure, look for the red UFO, and then look for my ugly face if it's a video platform, and you'll see it. Just kidding. You know what it is, guys. Leave a comment, share your thoughts, share the video, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. We are going to leave you with our sponsor, Adentia Herbals. Herbals Biomind. Introducing the ultimate cognitive enhancement solution, Biomind. Today's video is exclusively brought to you by our sponsor, Adentia Herbals. Unlock your brain's full potential with a powerful blend of 9 meticulously selected plants and mushrooms, each backed by peer-reviewed research for their cognitive boosting benefits and safety. Adentia Herbals formula combines organic full-spectrum powders and potent standardized extracts, ensuring that you receive the optimal concentration of each ingredient's cognitive enhancing compound, carefully selecting the most desirable parts of each plant and mushroom to create a harmonious blend that supports your mental clarity and focus. But that's not all. They infuse each bottle with personal intention of improving the lives, the minds, and overall greatness of each of their customers. Because of their commitment to your well-being every step of the way, you're going to get an exclusive 25% off your order via www.adentiaherbals.com using our code TOTALDISCLOSURE at checkout. All the links will be in the description or on the screen.